Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED combo pod lights with brackets. These 3-inch LED combo pod lights are going to be great for seeing near and far. They're going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. I do have this light already connected to my power source, and what you're currently seeing is one of my favorite features of these lights. It's the backlight feature, but more on that in a moment. I also have this light installed to one of the brackets that's included with this kit. And so these brackets are going to allow you to easily install these lights virtually anywhere on your vehicle. You are going to receive the hardware to install the light to the bracket itself. You're going to be able to adjust that angle right where you want it and then tighten down the hardware on either side to hold that angle. Then you'll get the hardware that you need to install the bracket with the light on your vehicle. Now these brackets are constructed of sturdy aluminum, so they're going to hold up really well for you. They're very durable. They're going to resist the elements, so you're not going to have to worry about corrosion. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn my studio lights off here and go for a wide view just to give you a better look at that backlight. This amber backlight is going to be great for adding a stylish touch to your vehicle. It's also going to give you a little more visibility when you're not using that main beam. Speaking of that main beam, let me go ahead and fire that up so you can see there's quite a difference there between the backlight that you see and now that main beam. And I'm going to see if I can turn the light to the wall behind me here just to give you a better view of that main beam. So that combo pattern is a mix between a driving beam and a flood beam. So this light is going to be great for all-around use. And this light has a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin. So that white color is going to match most factory LED lights. It has a raw lumen rating of 5,796 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 3,000 lumens. And so even with my studio lights on, you can see just how bright that is. You can still see that beam. So going in for another close-up here, these lights have a peak beam intensity of 35,100 candela. And candela ratings measure the directional light output. And it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Now the power draw on that main beam is 2.7 amps, and that backlight it's 0.03 amps. And these lights are designed with the newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't real efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss that you see with an outside lens. As you might know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as part of this lens, you're actually going to pick up some efficiency rather than losing it. Now this does include the industry standard integrated Deutsch style connector. So I have the pigtail here with that connector, and that's going to plug right into the back of the light there and clip securely in place, just like what I've got going on with this light. This is connected to the power. While we're looking at the back of the light, notice that we do have a breather patch on these lights. That's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And then we have heat sinks on the back of the housing, and those heat sinks are going to do a great job of dissipating heat quickly, so it'll increase the longevity of these lights. Now these lights also have been constructed from durable powder-coated aluminum construction. They do feature high-intensity LED chips. So the heavy-duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding corrosion, vibration, and extreme temperatures. And an interesting fact, Diode Dynamics actually designed and engineered and assembled these lights right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the greater St. Louis, Missouri area. Let's talk measurements. Looking at the overall width of these lights from end to end, we're sitting pretty close to 3¼ inches wide. That's going to be the same measurement for the height of these lights. Now when you add the bracket, of course that's going to increase the height a little bit. So measuring from the top of our light all the way to the base of our bracket, we're going to be sitting right at about 3¾ inches tall. And then looking at the depth from the front of our light all the way to the end of our heat sinks, we're looking at about 2 3/8 inches deep. Now these lights do draw high current and they do require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, it is recommended that you use wiring that's sized at 16 gauge or larger to ensure safe operation. Now, if these lights aren't exactly what you're looking for, maybe you're looking for a different type of light, maybe a different color of backlight, or maybe a different lumen rating, the good news is we do carry a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics here at etrailer.com. So be sure to take a look at the other offerings that we have from them, and I'm pretty confident you're going to be able to find just what you need. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together has been illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.